this fucking light. I always get nervous when I'm back here talking to my camera. It's so weird. If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Today I'm gonna be talking with you guys on how I edit my photos. A lot of you guys asked me in my last video how I edit my photos, what do I use, and I'm here today to teach you about all that. So this is the photo that I'm starting with. This photo has literally no sort of edit, no filter, no nothing. I took this off of my Canon camera. Now, just because I take pictures on my Canon camera doesn't mean that you have to go out and buy a Canon camera in order to have this type of quality. If you have any sort of iPhone or an Android or whatever you're using, you can still apply these same techniques to it. This is just something that I've done this whole time. If you look down my social media, there's a mixture of both Canon camera and iPhone XS through iPhone 12 Pro, that's what I have now, of me taking pictures of myself. And I basically use the same editing style for every one of them. First, I want to start by saying I don't use any sort of filters to my photo. Quality seems a little bit more watered down when you use filters, in my opinion. That's just me. You can use filters if you want to. Facetune is an app that I've been using for the past, my whole fucking life, basically. My whole Instagram life I've been using Facetune. I don't like to use Facetune as a way to alter your photo. I just like it to enhance you. So the first thing I do, your girl was having a real good makeup day. I don't know. Your girl was having a real good makeup day. So and let me know if you guys want to see makeup tutorials. Like, I kind of miss doing that and just talking with you guys, like, you know, just anyways. So the first thing you're gonna do is smooth. I like to smooth like any areas in my face that, you know, that are just like too like, for instance, I like to smooth any of my smile lines. Sorry, I have a piece of like cat hair. I like to smooth my smile lines because they're like really annoying to me. And then the next thing I like to smooth out is like this area. I don't know what it is. I don't like how it like bulges out there. And yeah, so and sometimes I'll go like a little bit at a time. Like, you know, you don't want to like put too much and make it look fake, you know. So just the smile lines, chin areas, yada yada. And then sometimes I'll even go in on my lips to make it look more of a gradient sort of look. And then definitely my neck. I don't like the lines in your neck. Is that weird? I know it's like human. Everybody has lines on their neck, but like, I don't like it. I don't know. So anyways, and then you're gonna save it. And then you're gonna go back in again with the smooth tool and just go over some of the same places that you went on your smile lines. And I repeat this process about 3 or 4 times because I wanna make my face look completely flawless, like, you know, like I have the best skincare routine in the world, and make sure no like blemishes or cracks come through. And then I save it. The more you save it, it's like putting like a layer on, and then you're going back in again. And then that's how I make this like flawless photo, you know. Take care of some of my the lines under my eyes, just my forehead just a little bit. And that's what I like to do, y'all. You don't want to just swipe over your lip or swipe over your nose, because your face is gonna look blurry. Like, your face is just gonna, I don't know how to explain it. You're trying to enhance your face that you already have. You're not trying to smooth out your nose, or, you know what I mean? You don't want your face to be smooth and then your body looks unlotioned or something, you know? The second tool that I love to use is Details. All right, it's one of two, because they practically are the same thing. Sharpen or Details. You know, they both make everything pop. So for example, Like, let's say I use sharpen. I'm gonna want to sharpen under my eyebrows, not too much. You can always play with like how much you want it sharpened, if you want it sharpened on the way, or if you want it like just like a little pop, you know. Details is, in my opinion, is more a little bit seamless, because you see how sharpened, like you put it too high and it's just too enhanced. Details kind of just, you can swipe over it once or twice or 3 times. The more you swipe over it, the more details it's gonna bring out. So for example, you see how now it looks weird, but you see how the right eye is way more detailed than the left eye, or the left eye is maybe way more detailed than the right. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just bringing those small little details back to life in the photo. Anything that I may have smoothed out. I like to get the corners of my mouth to define my lips, because your girl ain't got no definition in her lips. That's just true. And I do the same thing on this side. And then my jewelry, I want to make sure I get the details in my jewelry. Probably the sides of my nose too. This is like bringing everything back to life. So I'm gonna hit save and look at the difference. This is without everything and this is with everything. So you see how like there's subtle changes, but they're not altering. I'm not making my nose smaller, I'm not making my eyes bigger. It's basically me already enhancing my face, or you know, whatever the case may be. So that's what I like to do. But as you can see, like some of that smoothing took out a lot of the color. It makes it more so of like a gray color. And I want to bring my rosy like cheeks back out. So what I'll do here to bring anything I want to bring back to life, retouch, and then you're gonna go to vibrance. And then I just color all over my face. Now you're not gonna want to keep it like this. You're gonna turn it down a little bit, and that's how I bring some of the color back into my face. And then I do the whole thing. I do it to my body, especially if I have like a top like this. Sometimes I just go over the top because I want the top to pop. I want the top to pop. So you're just gonna go over it with the vibrance, yada yada. Just erase some parts that you don't want. You know what I mean? You don't want all that vibrant. And then you just either drag down the color or just leave it as is. You know what I mean? And that's how I bring some of the color back in. And sometimes I'll even go into the vibrance. If the sky looks too gray, like in this photo, it's blue, but it still looks kind of gray, I'll go like over the sky with it. Cause I want it, cause doesn't that look a lot better, you know? And let's say I just went overboard with like the color in general. I'll go all the way to this edit, and then I'll bring the color a little bit down. Oh wait, I'm at brightness. I like to leave the brightness up, but I'll bring the color a little bit down to make the photo look normal, like to make it look, everything look well blended. That's all I do. Now, an extra step, let's say if like the photo isn't too much quality, like the whole photo looks kind of not blurry, but not well defined. What I do is I go to edit, and then I go to grain. Grain, for some whatever reason, just makes everything look put together, you know? So I wouldn't do it in a photo like this because I like to keep those details in there, and I wouldn't want to like make the quality any less than the details of what it has. But let's say if I took this off of like my iPhone and I just wanted it to have a little bit more vibrance to it, or a little, not vibrance, a little bit more details or sharpness to it, I would put up the grain, because the grain just has a way of making the photo look blended into one. I feel like I'm making no sense, but yeah. So then I will save the photo. It'll go to my drafts. Preview is a free app that will allow you to sign into your Instagram, and it will show you your whole feed. You'll see me alternating a lot of the photos because I want to see which photo, the next photo that I post, would look good with the photo next to it. So that's something that I've learned that helped my Instagram game a lot more, because you can have a good picture, but guess what? People want to follow you because your whole feed. If you have 1 or 2 good photos, clear photos, and the rest you could barely see, you're so far away from the camera you could barely see you, like, people are not gonna follow you. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, she's cute, that's it, whatever. You know, this is the best way to promote you, because you can literally have your whole feed looked very well planned and scheduled. So for example, I'm obviously not gonna post this photo. I've already posted this photo actually, but let's say if I was, I would look at it, I'd see if it goes with the rest of my feed. And how I do that, okay, this is another tip within a tip that I didn't think about. So my photo consists of photos that are close and photos that are far away. You want to make sure you post a photo that's close, far away, close, far away, close, far away. Now it's okay for you to miss 1 or 2. Let's say you have 2 photos and they're up close, you know, and they're side by side. Sometimes that doesn't mess up the photo. I have a couple of photos like that in my Instagram, but for the most part, I like to match up my Instagram like that. I like to have a photo up close and right next to it, a photo kind of far away. So that makes it look, I don't know how to explain it, that makes it look a little bit more well put together. And then, so yeah, that's what I do. I'm gonna delete this because this is, you know, I'm gonna delete this. This is just an example, but this is how my feed looks if you were to just go onto it. You see a photo up close, far away, far away, far away, close, far away. You know, it kind of goes like that. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous to talk to you guys again. Like, I really did not know how to start this video. But anyways, that is the whole video. That's a whole way of how I edit my photos. I keep it very lightly edited, not anything that's overdone. So I hope that has helped you guys out a lot. Please don't stress social media to the point it's ruining your mental sanity. Trust me, for 2 weeks I was beating I think it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks I've been beating myself up because I'm like, oh, I haven't posted a photo, I'm like, I need to take a break. Like, I just need to take a break. I need to get my mental together, because at the end of the day, no one's gonna look out for you but you. It's been crazy, you know. You don't want to get to the point where you're unmotivated to even get out of bed. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys stay doing well, and if you have any questions, please hit me up. I was so glad to see a lot of you guys in my comment section just giving me words of encouragement to keep going. And honestly, that's the reason why I'm still here doing this, because I feel like I do, for the most part, try to help you guys out as much as possible. But if you guys have any other ideas or suggestions that you want me to try out or do, like I said, I want to do some other things with you guys to, you know, just talk, vlog, and sometimes do makeup. I want to get into all of that, but for now I'm going to focus on trying to teach you guys how to edit your photos, videos, and anything else that you guys want to see from me. I will see you guys in the next one.